Wednesday, September 30. Welcome to CGN News. Caribbean Airlines has signaled that it will take years before its passenger loads return to pre-COVID levels. The airline does not expect to recover passenger loads of 85% until 2024. Minutes of a September 16 meeting stated that cost-cutting measures implemented at the entity will save it $1 million. It showed that despite the challenges facing the airline, it will still take ownership of 2 additional ATR aircraft. Caribbean Airlines on Monday embarked on a cost-cutting exercise aimed at reducing its wage bill. It sent some employees on no-pay leave, reduced the salaries of others, and laid off a third group. Students in St Vincent have been given the go-ahead to wear long-sleeved shirts and pants to protect themselves from mosquito bites. Education Minister St Clair Jimmy Prince, commenting on the attire, said the recommendation had been made by the country's chief medical officer, with the ministry accepting it. Minister Prince stressed the fact that the wearing of long-sleeved shirts and long pants is a recommendation and is not mandatory. The University of the West Indies, the UWI Mona, announced on Monday via an advisory to students that graduates will be having their ceremony online in January 2021. The move, which resulted from the COVID-19 pandemic, will see the graduation taking a format that is blended but predominantly online. The graduates and their families will attend the ceremony virtually. There will be 3 graduation ceremonies which will be staged from January 14 to 15, with a specific time and faculty information to be given at a later date. A 50-year-old man is due to appear in court virtually after he was caught having intercourse with a 56-year-old woman who had died from the coronavirus COVID-19. The police have reported that the man from Guyana's Northwest District was held last Saturday after he was allegedly caught having sex with the corpse at the Port Kaituma Hospital mortuary. The woman, a farmer, had tested positive for COVID-19 and died on September 21. The man has since been placed in a facility for quarantine under police guard. On Monday, police received legal advice to charge the man with the offense of trespass with intent to commit a sexual offense. 4 members of the Jamaica Constabulary Force, the JCF, have been placed on interdiction after the Commissioner of Police ordered a probe into a video posted on social media. Major General Anthony Anderson instructed the JCF's Criminal Investigations Branch and the Inspectorate and Professional Standards Oversight Bureau to look into the video, which depicted breaches of various acts. The video, which was shot at a 9-night in a rural St Andrew community, showed policemen in breach of the Disaster Risk Management Act, the Firearms Act, and the Noise Abatement Act. Investigations continue. Overseas now, U.S. President Donald Trump and his challenger Joe Biden fiercely clashed in what BBC News labeled one of the most chaotic and bitter White House debates in years. Trump frequently interrupted, prompting Biden to tell him to shut up as the two fought over the pandemic, healthcare, and the economy. Opinion polls suggest Biden has a steady single-digit lead over Trump. But with 35 days until Election Day, surveys from several important states show a closer contest. Polls also suggest 1 in 10 Americans have yet to make up their mind how to vote. But analysts say Tuesday night's debate, the first of 3, probably would not make much difference. U.S. voters have endured the first of 3 presidential debates between President Donald Trump and Joe Biden. The event has also prompted a huge reaction from world audiences who tuned in for the chaotic event. Newspapers and commentators around the world have criticized the tone and tactics of the debate, the BBC noted. The Times in the UK wrote, quote, "The clearest loser from the first presidential debate between Donald Trump and Joe Biden was America," end quote. The paper went further, saying the event, quote, "was not a debate in any meaningful sense, but rather an ill-tempered and at times incomprehensible squabble between 2 angry septuagenarians who palpably loathe each other." The director of the Auschwitz Memorial in Poland has offered to serve time for a Nigerian child who was convicted of blasphemy and ordered to spend 10 years in prison by a Sharia court. In an open letter, the director asked Nigeria's president to intervene and pardon 13-year-old Omar Farouk for the conviction. He wrote that he could not remain indifferent to this disgraceful sentence for humanity, the Telegraph reported. Omar Farouk was arrested earlier this year by religious police after a blasphemous conversation with an older man. His conviction by a religious court has provoked condemnation by the United Nations and global human rights groups. 5 foul-mouthed parrots had to be split up after they egged on each other to swear at a Lincolnshire zoo. The parrots, named Billy, Eric, Tyson, Jade, and Elsie, joined Lincolnshire Wildlife Centre's colony of 200 grey parrots in August, quickly contaminating the others with their foul language. Steve Nichols, CEO of the wildlife park, said they are used to parrot swearing, but not 5 at the same time. He said that the zoo had to separate them for the sake of young visitors and hopes that they will pick up natural calls from the other African grey parrots. He said visitors think it's amusing when a parrot swears, and they have had not one complaint. That's it for CGN News. I'm Scott Wilson. Thanks for watching.